What's up? I'm the Bay Area rapper known as Mr.Loco, aka Loco Smoke. Born in the 415 of Marin County, and right now I reside in Solano County in the 707. Been out here since 2008. I've been all around the Bay, and I've been overseas for a while, you know. But you know, this Bay area till I die, man. No matter where I go, I always done rep the Bay. You feel me? My first introduction to hip-hop was in 1986 with the album Licensed to Ill by Beastie Boys. After that, I started bumping Fat Boys, Two Live Crew, got in trouble at school in the 3rd grade for Two Live Crew, and in 1988, my mom came home with the Ice-T Power album. She had it on cassette tape, and she told me to listen to the song High Rollers, because that's what she was. And indeed she was, God rest her soul. She passed away in 1991. My stepdad that she was married to at the time, he got locked up for 15 years for trafficking crystal back in 88, I believe it was, 89, something like that. And yeah, that's the background where I come from. Yeah, then as a teenager, I started writing my own lyrics. It was helping me, you know, deal with pain I had, you know, from PTSD and stuff growing up. And shit I was going through, and I was kind of living fucked up, you know, as a teenager. So I got caught up and went to juvie for about a year. Then when I got out, I just, you know, I really started taking this music seriously and started recording a lot. It was whack back then though, like my shit was really whack back then, but you know, we all start somewhere and shit. So you know, in 2003 I ended up bumping into this dude, C-Rock the Fury from New York. And that dude was touring the world, and he was freestyling down at the square, and I just, you know, started chopping it up with him, started freestyling. He liked my voice, he liked my flow, but you know, he gave me some constructive criticism that helped me advance. And he came to my spot, taught me how to write to the bars and all that. And after that, it was on, man. It was serious. Then next up, I met up with Mob Life Records, and I started networking with them. They were out of New Jersey and shit, and they hit me up on my email because I had sent them a demo. I built a good relationship with them, and that led to linking up with Steady Mobbin later. And I sent out my demo to Steady Mobbin, and DJ Pimp of Steady Mobbin, he hit me back and said, "Hey man, that shit's dope." And he said he liked what he heard. He said, you know, it's a little rough, but we could build with it. So he brought me in. And then after that, I linked up with DJ King Assassin. You know, at that time he was known as Assassin though. So I hooked up with him, and he was on my song True to the Game that I put out in 2005. And it was like, that just opened up a whole new set of doors for me. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't dropped no albums. Steady Mobbin didn't drop any albums for me. But what they did do, they stamped me. And I put out mixtape after mixtape after mixtape, you know, under Steady Mobbin. Then in 2010, I got my first distribution deal, and it was with Humag Distribution. And Humag is a label based in New Jersey, and at the time they had Just Ice and KRS-One signed to the label. They've also done business with Jay-Z and plenty of other people in the industry, like very big heavy hitters that they've worked with. And it was really cool. I got to put out 3 albums with them. I put out OG Status Volume 1, Volume 2, Gangstafied Music, and 3, the West Kept Secret album. Now, during that time, I also met the homie Penn State of Ken Smoke / the Federation over in the 707. And we formed a group called Bad Blood. My latest project right now is called The Pleasure and the Pain. In 2017, I ended up losing a son. He was stillborn. And it fucked me up really bad. I got into my writing mode, and the first few songs to this album, The Pleasure and the Pain, that I wrote were really depressing. And it was the first song was called Dealing with This Pain, and that was actually what I was going to call the album at first. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to do an album just all about pain, because even though I'm going through all this pain right now, there's so much pleasure in life as well. You know what I'm saying? Even if I couldn't see it really at the time. So I just brainstormed. I worked almost a year on that album just to make it. You know what I'm saying? I can knock out an album in a month, probably in 2 weeks. I just recorded 14 songs not too long ago, and I did it all in 5 days. So I mean, I know I can do that shit real quick. But I put a year on working on this album, and it turned out really dope. I liked it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of it. It has a little something for everybody. It has songs dedicated to my angel son that are very depressing, but it also has songs that'll lift your spirits up. It has songs for the Bay. It has songs for the gangsters. It has songs for the hustlers. It has songs for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It has a little something for everybody on there. And I also address the political situations going on right now. I got a song on there called Bullshit, or BS, featuring Rockbox and Nephew Michael. That song right there is straight up political. It addresses the current situation with president, with racial division in America, with brainwashing by TV and everything that's going on. You know, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm not none of that. I'm an independent, and I believe in freedom. I believe in power to the people, and you know what I'm saying? I think all this shit we see is just bullshit, and I had to say it, so I wrote a song about that. So check it out. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit right there. I also have a video out right now that's got over 21,000 views. It's called I'll Shine, and it's for a single on that record as well, you know, on The Pleasure and the Pain. And shout out to Erica Bowski and Yakub, who directed and filmed it, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to them. It was done down in Hollywood and down on Venice Beach, and it's a great video, you know what I'm saying? And then I got the homie Penn State on a record called Like TNT. We have a video for that one out too, but it's actually the older version of the song, because we originally did that song when we was on One Hood Entertainment, but the album got released after we left One Hood, so I redid some lyrics on it, and I basically took out the references to that label and changed it up so it would fit my album better. It's still the same song though, so you know what I'm saying? So go watch that video anyway. It's a dope ass video and it's a dope ass song. And besides that, I got Parlay Star on there as well. I got Smokes of Thiz Latin, you know, Smokey Montana. You know, that's what he calls himself now. He's from Thiz Latin, Lakeview. Currently, I'm working on an album with Urge 7. I was mentioning a little bit earlier that I did 14 songs in 5 days, and that was for that album. It's called Beta Compton. Me and Urge 7 out of Compton is working on this album. It's going to have 14 songs on it, or actually 15, because there's going to be an intro too that he's going to do. And this album is dope as fuck. It's produced by Mr. K.A. and Anno Domini, and just slappers the whole thing. Featuring Rockbox, Dope Fresh the Don's on there, you know what I'm saying? He's also on My Pleasure and the Pain as well, you know what I'm saying? And Big Script is on there. Shout out to the homie Big Script, the Swift fam, and the Denko Ride Out session that hosts the Wize Guyz Global Mobster Mondays every Monday, you know what I'm saying? It's also got Kino the One. That's a dope ass singer right there. He's on one of the hooks. It's got Little Ratchet, straight out of Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Little Ratchet Deuce. And it's got you know, it's got Rapology out of Australia. Got Split Personality out of Sweden, man. It's got a lot of cats on there. Y'all just gotta check it out. It's dope as fuck, and it's hard. We bringing that real West Coast shit back, you know, from the Bay to Compton. It's some dope ass shit, so y'all just gotta check it out. We just dropped our first single for the record. It's called Loke to Smoke and Urge 7. It's all over iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, and all the most popular digital outlets worldwide right now. So make sure y'all check that out. That shit is banging. You know what I'm saying? So my label is called Wize Guyz Global Entertainment. It started originally as a movement in 2006. Me and the homie MC Ron, we made the movement together with DJ Yang and Slim Chill out of Compton. That was how it originated. So we had Bay Area, Sweden, and Compton. That's where the global came from. You know what I'm saying? And we was all doing the same shit, and we was all in it for the same goal. You know what I mean? So that's how we connected, and we, you know, power in numbers, and we did our thing. Fast forward years later, after being signed to Who Mag Distribution, Dog Habit Records, One Hood Entertainment, you know, I had seen how how this you know, music industry had worked from the inside. I seen all the good ways, all the good things that go on. I seen all the bad things, you know, a lot of bad things. There's a lot of fuckery in the music industry. I gotta keep it 100, man. There's a lot of fuckery in the music industry. And I seen that shit with my own eyes, you know. So when I started my label, I wanted to make a label that, you know, was there for the artists. We offer digital distribution for the artists to get the music out there. We offer them a platform. Plus, they become affiliated with this whole, you know, movement. And everybody who puts out a Wize Guy thing, they have the Wize Guy stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? They shout out Wize Guy. So everybody in the whole clique, we all get recognition. On the label side of things, we have Big Script out of Denver, Colorado. He dropped a single, High to My Haters. You know what I mean? We got Hood out of Canada. He dropped the Hoodlum EP. He dropped his single, OMG, and he dropped his album, Hood Made, with us so far. We got Nephew Michael, who dropped his album, Controversy, and his Back on the Block single, as well as his single, So Fly, with us, you know, featuring the Grimies. We got Rockbox, who was my business partner out of Linwood, California. He dropped Grown Folks music with us. We got Urge 7, you know, we're about to put out that Local Smoking Urge 7 album together, the Beta Compton. We got UGS Sweet, who we dropped a single, Pop That, and he's out of Louisiana. And we got Travis Bryant, free Travis Bryant right now. We got him, we put out 2 singles for him, and then he got his own digital distribution, and he got his own distribution company now called No Damn Good Music Group. So on the movement side, we have a whole lot more people. We got Dope Fresh the Don, you know, out of Kentucky. We got MC Ron out in Europe, in Sweden. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the originators of the whole thing. He's also on the label, but we ain't putting nothing out on the label yet with him. You know what I mean? So, but he's a co-founder of this shit. So, yeah, he's definitely with the label. Then we got, you know, shout out to Azro Kalashnikov. He's still with the movement, you know, over in Sweden. And DJ King Assassin is also part of the movement. I can't forget about him. We got, who else? We got Detroit Unplugged Radio, Rhythmic Karma Radio. We got the Wize Guyz Global Eye Candy with the homegirl Foxy Amazon, who is an adult actress out of Vegas. She runs that. You know, we got promoters. We got Erica Bowski doing the videos and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we got a lot of people on our team. If you want more information about our team, I suggest go on to wggentertainment.com. That is the best way, because there are so many people affiliated with this movement. It's really hard for me to get them all at once. So I would suggest doing that. Yes, I am affiliated with the Have-Nots as well as the whole, you know, Thug Life Outlaw family. I know a lot of them. Done music with them. You know what I'm saying? I've done music with Castro. I've done music with DJ King Assassin, with Mo Preem. Done music with The Realist. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other cats. You know what I'm saying? And Candyman, he brought me into the Have-Nots in 06. And we were in the newspaper about it over in Sweden. They even wrote an article about us. And you know, it was really dope. But around 2008, there was a little bit of controversy and things that happened that made me step back for a minute, you know, and just peep game until everything worked itself out. You know what I'm saying? And me and Sadar are really close now. It's a good dude right there. Shout out to Sadar. Shout out to Yasmin Fula. You know, Yasmin, that's Gaddafi's mom right there. You know, and shout out to everybody who really represents for Pac and this Thug Life Outlaw movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with the movement as a whole. I got love for everybody. That's what it is. So, because at the end of the day, Machiavelli the Don was one of the realest out there. He was one of my main inspirations, and to be brought in to you know, this circle is an honor for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a real talk. It's an honor, and I am proud to be part of that circle. And I got love for everybody in that circle. Rest in peace, Fatal. Rest in peace, Big Sight. Rest in peace, Pac. Rest in peace, Afeni. Johnny J, rest in peace. you know, free rated R. And, you know, everybody out there repping Thug Life, Outlaws, Have-Nots, Strictly Dope. Anything that's affiliated with this whole Machiavelli circle, big shout out and salute to all y'all. Much love. Yeah, besides the shout outs I just gave, I want to give a big shout out to everybody down with the Wize Guyz Global crew. Big shout out to the Denko Ride Out Session, Big Script. Big shout out to Detroit Unplugged Radio. Big shout out to all the rappers, all the promoters, all the producers, everybody who riding with us. Big shout out to Mr. K.A. Shout out to God. You know, if it wasn't for God, I would not be doing this. I would not be where I'm at. He helped me on my way, you know. Even though, you know, we all go through hardship and pain, you know, that's all part of life. But keep the faith, keep your eyes on the prize, keep it moving. And also, I want to give a big shout out to everybody out there still representing real hip-hop, you know what I mean? There's so much mumble shit in this industry right now. And people even get offended of me talking about this mumble shit when I say my opinion about it. But it's because motherfuckers need pussy hats these days, like vagina hats and shit. Because there's a lot of pussies out there, man, who can't take no fucking criticism or anybody else having other kind of opinions. So I have my own opinions. If you don't like my opinions, you can suck these nuts, motherfucker. Real talk. Make sure y'all go get my album, The Pleasure and the Pain. Make sure y'all go tune in and check out my video, I'll Shine. Be on the lookout for another video coming soon called Little Stick Up Kid. Be on the lookout for the Loco Smoking Urge 7 album, Beta Compton. And everything else that Wize Guyz Global Entertainment is releasing and what we're involved in. Make sure y'all support the real. Much love. Till next time, I'm your boy, Mr.Loco, aka Loco Smoking. I'm about to here.
In case these crooked bitches